The team is gathered for their weekly meeting. Michael stands at the front of the room. Several hands go up and Alex reluctantly raises his hand halfway, forcing a smile though his eyes show panic. Michael, all right team. The Henderson pitch is in 2 weeks. This is the biggest client we've tried to land all year. Who wants to take the lead on the presentation? Michael, perfect. Alex, I know you've got great ideas for this. The presentation is yours.
Sure, I can do that. Michael, great. I need the outline by Friday.
Rebecca and Taylor are getting coffee in the break room when Jessica enters. Rebecca and Taylor exchange uncomfortable glances.
Did you see Alex's face when Michael gave him the presentation?
Yeah, he looked terrified. I don't get it. He's been here longer than me and has brilliant ideas. Why is he so nervous about presenting them?
I think he has pretty bad anxiety. That's probably why he never volunteers for client meetings.
That makes sense. I feel bad for him now. Maybe we should offer to help.
Help with what?
Alex and the Henderson pitch. He seemed really anxious about it.
Anxiety? Come on, what does he have to be anxious about? He's got a great job, makes good money. When I was starting out, we didn't have time for anxiety.
Alex is sitting on his couch staring at his laptop. The screen shows a blank presentation. His phone buzzes with notifications from work, but he ignores them. He closes his laptop and puts his head in his hands. There's a knock at the door. Alex opens it to find David with groceries. David, hey, you're home early. Thought you'd be working late on that big presentation.
I can't do it. Every time I try to start, I just freeze up. My heart races. I can't breathe. David, you should tell Michael you need help with it. And say what? Sorry, boss, I'm too scared to do my job. I'd rather quit. David, that's a bit extreme, don't you think? You don't understand what it's like.
Alex is at his desk, staring at his computer screen. Jessica approaches and sits down.
Michael's asking about that outline.
I'm working on it.
Listen, I couldn't help overhearing yesterday. This anxiety thing, is that really what's going on?
It's not a thing, Jessica. It's real.
In my day, we just called it being nervous and got on with it.
Of course, because your generation had it all figured out, right?
Certain, but that doesn't mean it has to be scary. With the right support, you can face it with confidence and calm. Take the first step today. Try Anxiovita and see the difference it can make.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have...
No, it's okay. Maybe I don't understand, but I want to. So help me understand, what exactly happens when you think about presenting?
It's like, my brain creates these scenarios where everything goes wrong. I forget what to say, the client hates it, everyone's judging me, Michael fires me.
But you know that won't actually happen, right?
Logically, yes, but anxiety isn't logical. It doesn't matter how many times I tell myself it'll be fine. My body reacts like I'm in danger.
You know, I never called it anxiety, but I think I understand more than I realized.
You do?
When I first started out, I was the only woman in my department. Every time I had to present, I was convinced they were waiting for me to fail.
What did you do?
I never told anyone. I'd just get physically ill before every presentation. Eventually, I developed strategies that helped. Maybe I can share some with you.
I'd appreciate that.
And always remember, you're the expert on this material. Practice each section separately. So I'd break everything down into small chunks.
I stopped going because I was embarrassed about needing help. That's what my therapist used to say.
I wish I'd known that earlier in my career. That's the thing. Everyone needs help sometimes.
My therapist also said you can't heal what you don't reveal.
Smiling. Smart therapist. That was really good. You're ready.
I don't know.
The breathing technique's helping?
Sometimes. It's still there, but I'm learning to work through it instead of avoiding it.
That's all anyone can ask. Hey, would it help if I co-presented with you?
Relieved. You'd do that?
Of course. Baby steps, right?
The room is filled with team members and clients. Michael stands to introduce the presentation. Alex approaches the front, visibly nervous. He takes a deep breath, makes eye contact with Jessica, who gives him an encouraging nod.
I'd like to introduce Alex and Jessica, who will be presenting our proposal.
Thank you all for being here today. We're excited to share our vision for the Henderson campaign.
Team members are congratulating Alex and Jessica. As others walk away, Jessica turns to Alex.
That was fantastic. The client loved it. Great teamwork, you two. You did it.
We did it. I couldn't have done this alone.
Yes, you could have, but no one should have to.
I'm thinking about going back to therapy. Not because I'm broken, but because it helps.
I think that's a great idea.
First session's followed by ice cream. That's my rule.
Deal.
New team meeting in progress. Michael is at the front. Jessica smiles proudly as several other team members look relieved and interested.
We've got another big pitch coming up. Who wants to take the lead?
And if anyone else gets nervous about presenting, I'm happy to share some techniques that have helped me. Anxiety is real, but it doesn't have to hold you back.
As they walk together down the hallway, Alex's posture is visibly more relaxed than we've seen before. You can't heal what you don't reveal. The end. Do you ever find yourself lying awake at night, worrying about things that haven't even happened yet? Worrying about the future is something we all do, but it doesn't have to control your life. The truth is, most of the things we worry about never actually happen. Yet, the stress and anxiety they create can feel all too real. That's where Anxiovita comes in. Anxiovita is a natural health product designed to help ease the symptoms of anxiety. Made by RubyMed, these liquid drops are easy to use and can be incorporated into your daily routine. Whether you're dealing with occasional worry or persistent anxiety, Anxiovita can provide the support you need to stay calm and focused. But here's the thing. Anxiovita isn't just about managing symptoms. It's about giving you the space to breathe, to think clearly, and to take control of your thoughts. When you're not overwhelmed by worry, you can start to see the future not as something to fear, but as something full of possibilities. So, if you're tired of losing sleep over things that haven't happened yet, it's time to try something new. Anxiovita can help you break free from the cycle of worry and embrace the present moment. Remember, the future is uncertain, but that doesn't mean it has to be scary. With the right support, you can face it with confidence and calm. Take the first step today, try Anxiovita, and see the difference it can make.